full name is Paul Esau. I was born in 1924 in Matatoklet. That's up the Kantishna River. My dad was John Esau, yeah. And my mother was Lizzie Esau. My oldest brother was Reuben Esau. He was born in 1920. He was older than I am. And I got an older sister that was born in 1919, Madeline Starr. And I had a younger sister with Sally Noble. There was 4 of us. And we had some brothers before that, but they all passed away like that. We moved from Kantishna to Tulvana for the summer fishing, you know. That's where we had our fish camp. And from there we supposed to go back up to Kantishna, but go back home, you know. That was our home. Our native peoples used to have big camp down that way. They used to have camp, you know, here in this Nenana. That was their highway there. Cargill came in 1916, I guess. They built a store down there, and that was a big store down there. The railroad, when they were building the bridge, there was a big town down there. There was over 1,000 people there. Yeah. Working on the bridge, you know. President Harding was the one that was there, driving the spike, golden spike that flew. I'm not sure how it got there, but the way I hear it, you know, there were a lot of people coming through, you know, from the stateside and like that, you know, the gold rush and all that. That's where pack come in, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah. There were a lot of people die off during that flu. Nenana and Minto. That sickness went right through them, you know. Down Tulvana in 1920, my mom, she used to run around the peoples around there helping all those sick peoples during her youngest day. While she was there in Nenana, she used to help all the sick peoples, cut wood for them and everything, help them make fire and, you know, and feed them like that, all that, you know, and pack water for them, all those things. Yeah, there was a lot of work, you know. There was one old man, Blind Moonsa, she used to help him. And she survived all that sickness that went through the flu. Well, only medicine they had in the village. And those days was medicine peoples. And they trying to help them too like that, but I'm not sure. Yeah. They all passed on, got sick and like that, you know. Some, you know, they get TB and like that. That was the worst thing they had was that TB. And most of them die off with that, yeah. They were all gone. Well, that's when they started having doctor and like that. I mean, nurse and everything started coming in. They had a hospital and everything there. Here in Nenana up here, they had a big mission, a St. Mark mission. That's where all the village school, children used to come up and go to school there in Nenana. They come from all over. They had a 2-story building, 2 different rooms, you know, big rooms and for boys and girls. And they had a big staff and like that there. They had bishop there and everything. Well, I went to school from there. Well, the most I learned there is cutting the wood. Well, that's what we do every day, you know, during the mission when I was there. Cut wood every day, yeah. To bring it in so they can throw it into the furnace, you know. I went to school for 3 years when I was up there. Then we moved back down to Savannah. And that was it. Only went to 3rd grade. Go back home, you know. My dad teaches us what to do, you know. I can remember that. We stay 1 mile away from my Uncle John Evan. He used to tell us, get out of the house and go down, help your uncle make fire early in the morning. Who want to run down there barefooted? Run down there and back. And my dad, I was his pet. And I wanted to go with him when he went down, paddled down in the canoe. I wanted to go with him. No, he left me behind. And that was it. That fall in September, they went down to Manly Hutchman. That's where I lost my dad. He drowned and tipped over in a canoe. And my uncle and all the family all went down there in the boat. They were looking around. I can remember all that. Yeah. My dad was nice to people and all that, you know. He used to take care of us real nice. That hurt me. And from there on, we had to depend on my mom, depend on her. She didn't want to remarry or anything because she didn't want the person to treat us rough and like that, you know. And she teach us everything that's supposed to be taught. I guess she learned that from traveling around with her husband before, you know. Trapping, hunting, cutting the wood, put out fish netting like that so we can eat. And she goes out on snare line, catch rabbits and like that so we can eat. And she's the one that taught us everything. She was a strong woman, yeah. It was hard to start it from the beginning. It was hard for us. My mom, she's out there every morning cutting wood too. Yeah, with a 5-foot saw. And the hardest thing I learned was, how am I going to build myself a sled? Nobody taught me. How am I going to do that? How am I going to get a birch? I didn't know anything about those things. Yeah. So I went out one day and I got myself a birch and I look at an old sled. I look at an old sled and I look at it good and I copy that and that was it. And I started building a sled and all that. We had 9 dogs, you know. And driving dogs, that was my part of the deal up there. I like to drive dogs. That was the only thing we traveled by during the winter time. Take us places like for trapline and all that. I do a lot of work with them. We had a lot of split fish, hanging up. That's our dog food. Summer fishing, you know. We had to go out there and cut fish and like that, build up fish, you know. We had eating fish and everything, yeah. And they had the big cache over there. We had moose meat and we had bear meat and everything. Berries, blueberries and everything there, yeah. That's how we lived down in Tulvena. Yeah, we didn't have to go and buy meat or anything. We didn't have to come down and buy fish. No, we didn't have to come and go to a store and buy meat and like that. No, everything was come in from the woods, you know, from hunting, yeah. Tolvana, there was a big village, there were a lot of people there. And my mom, all those things she taught me, like be nice to the people, take care of them elders, you know. There's one old guy who was about 90 years old. She told me, go and take care of him. I went over there and I stayed there with him for 6 months until he passed away. He talked to me himself too, that old man. Told me how to take care of myself and how to do things and like that. That was it. Yeah, I learned a lot of things from those old peoples. And then this Tulvana, the store manager there, he had a trading post there. And he goes across the river there with the sled and everything, start hauling them wood out. And we go and help him cut steamboat wood, stack it on the bank. We had to put out about 100 cords down there. That was $10 a cord those days. That was our income then, you see. You drive dogs every day in there, you know. Have fun with them. You like to go, you know. My sister named one dog after the store manager, Harry Martin. Used to name it Harry. He was a good leader. I used to go up Kantishna when we stayed in Tolvana. I used to haul groceries up for people that come down from Tuklat. That's 60 mile, 300 pound. Went up there and back. Yeah, I used to haul mail from mail carrier, you know. He stopped down Tolvana and he had a brick trail, you know, in there. So he told me, you want to take over from here to Tolvana to Hot Spring? Sure, we took off 2 foot of snow. I snowshoe and then brick trail. Yeah, we make that run. Next day we come back. The weather was cold, but it was nice though. See the steamer Nenana there? I work on that. I was a fireman on that, throwing wood in the furnace. Quarter an hour in there, yeah. I go down the Yukon River. I went all the way down to what they call Marshall. It used to take us 3 weeks to go down there and back. The whole groceries, everything. Mining equipment, oil, everything, yeah. All that. That was just steady work, you know. We enjoy it. I enjoy the places, you know. You stop over when you're off shift, you go and visit people in those little villages, yeah. Holy Cross, you go back to the old, they had school there, we used to go back there and play pool, all that, yeah. Then I work on the Utah barge line. I work on that, I work on the railroad. And then in the winter time, we go out there and cut steamboat wood, 4-foot wood, to bring it in so they can throw it into the furnace, you know. For the big boats when we're burning wood, put up tent, stay over there and cut wood all winter. And dogs that couldn't hold them back, they want to go work, you know. I had a good leader. He had a big yard of dogs. Had 4 of them like that. I sold one to Lombard. 1959, he come back up there and won North American with it. He trained the dog there. He had it in a race. I got that dog from one old guy who used to stay up there, Kantishna, up Diamond. That's where I got that dog from. Yeah. I had 2 of them that raced them, and they were born that one to come out the best. I raced a lot of the local races. I never did get in North American, but I always had dogs in there. Yeah. When I come to Nenana, I see people smoke, so I start smoking too. Yeah. I used done a lot of drinking myself. Only time I smoked was when I was drinking. But I quit that too in '72 when I ran into her. I had a girlfriend. We used to go all over moose hunting and everything together. She used to go all over with me. All that. She was my good friend. I call her my good friend. Yeah. One of the best friends I got. Yeah. Can't beat her. Yeah. After I quit drinking, I quit smoking same time. Yeah. You want a beer? No. There was one guy telling me that from down Manly Hot Spring. I told him, you have your own drink. I told him, I'll have my Coke. Yeah. Yeah. And then I got a job from TCC, a running boat for the camp down there, the Old Mento recovery camp. Go down there, haul groceries and like that, haul oil, all that. Then I take staff down there so they can have meeting. That was all my work. There, they learn things, you know, they learn. They go out there and they go fishing, they take them out on a boat ride, teach them how to work, and all that, that's all their work. They cut wood, yeah, and they go and run boat, they do all those things. That helped them, yeah. Before they leave down there, always talk to them, you know. And I drop them off at the camp, my landing place. I always tell them, you done your job down there. I tell them, keep it up. Don't give up. I tell them, do the good work. I tell them, you can make it. A lot of them did. They start thinking of home, making a living. Now I see a lot of them working up there in Nenana Chief now. Yeah. That's really good, you know. I work up there till 2016. I think it was time to quit then. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was working there for, but you know what, 20 years there. 2016, 18 years. My best friend. We stuck together ever since. Yeah. I'm getting older now and she take care of me. We got one boy. Yeah. And there's my family right there. all my grandkids up there from my families, like my sisters. My nephew up here, we raised him when he was a baby. Yeah. That was the hardest thing I lost. September, I went moose hunting. I had a place down there. I asked him, "You'll be okay?" "Yeah, kidney problem." He told me, "I'll be all right." I told him, I'll be back in a couple of days. Walk in the door and I told him, "I'm back home, my nephew." Didn't have no answer. Turned around and looked around there and he passed away. That was the hardest thing I come into. Yeah. There's my mom here. 1999, she passed away. Yeah. That's how old she was. She was 104. Yeah. She helped sick people and all that, during all her life, She cared for people. She cared for them. She used to go walk 8 miles up the trail there and set traps. One year she went over and across from the Tolvana, check her traps. When she was coming back, she got on the river. She turned around. There was 2 wolves walking right behind her. She didn't even know it until they come up to her. She didn't even know it until she turned around and see it. She was a tough woman. I had memorial potlatch. You have big potlatch for them. I had my friend Victor Joseph and their brother. They all went down to Tolvana. I told them that's where my mother wanted to hunt all the time. They went down there and hunt. He brought 4 moose back. Yeah, they brought it up here and that's what I passed out there at big potlatch. 2 days. I had 18 guns there. And all blankets and everything. I had a lot of stuff there. I passed that all around to the peoples, yeah. That helped my mom, yeah. I give it to them, They're the one that lifted me up, helped me up, so that's what they got from her, all those stuff, yeah. This is my great-grandma, old Alice Esau. Yeah, she was 104 when she passed away, 1951. Yeah, I learned a lot of things from those old people. For me, I enjoy my life growing up. I enjoyed. Right now, I'm still here at 94. Do it, you go out, if you want to do things, you go out there in the woods. You learn something from out there. You learn the weather, all that. Go out camping, you learn that too. You go around and look after their family, their family and their children. That's the main thing. Talk to them, give them advice, so they can stay away from the liquor and all that, smoking marijuana and all that, That's the hardest thing I can tell them, see if they can stay away from that. May God bless all of them for that, That's what I always tell my friends. Well, life is good. Life is good if you take care of yourself. Yeah.